Is it the one about the girl with the pickles?
No. Please.
Oh my god.
It'd be.
He would do it again.
Wait, where? Let's hear him out. Let's hear him
Maybe
out.
he's got a point.
If Dr. Phil
maybe it's like
drops an N-bomb,
Maybe it's like a fun pet name for them. A term of endearment.
oh, I'd kill for more barbecue. Maybe not Sonny's.
What did you think about
These chairs are insane.
Yeah, they put them in high chairs. Make them feel like infantilized.
Yeah, but Dr. Phil's also sweet. Look at his shoes.
and what are you doing to facilitate that in this blended family?
I can't make it happen. She might accuse me of the rape, so it makes me loath to let her anywhere near me, because what am I going to do when I'm in prison on something I didn't do? Pray to God, and he'll say, you knew not to let her around, and I'd have to say, I did know. I'm not going to let her around until I can feel like that basically for sure won't happen.
Have you asked her?
So I'm sure I will not.
What?
This took a wild fucking turn.
I was ready to step around an N-bomb. The man being convinced his stepdaughter will eventually accuse him of raping her.
That wasn't what I expected 30 seconds in.
Yeah.
Dr. Phil knows how to make some TV.
Go ahead. Break up with him.
Yeah, maybe
This for calling
Maybe
her-
he's
it's
not
not
the
reconcilable.
Think of?
Yeah.
Nope.
Don't plan to.
Has she asked forgiveness for jumping on my back?
She's not here. I'm asking you.
I'm asking you, has she asked forgiveness for what she did? It's a two-way street. Should I always be asking forgiveness for something that I might do again? If she jumps on my back on the way out of here, I'd probably do something about it. I'm not sorry I did it.
No.
It was right to tell her that. Was God wrong to call them women in the Old Testament whores? God is love. God's always love. It wasn't to down them. That's what we do. His motive was to try to get them to see how ugly they were doing, and then maybe they'd repent. That's more like his motives, which is also
This woman
like
is
my
broken.
motive. You're acting so ugly. You're pushing my buttons. I said what I said. It wasn't the downer.
Well,
That was a result, perhaps.
I'm not going to second guess God's motive. But you ain't.
Now, I'm not God.
What the?
This is taken
And you're saying
back
you're saying
streets.
that you don't believe that you have anything to apologize for in hitting her or calling her the N-word.
If she did exactly what she did again, it might take me slightly longer now that I've been here, but it could happen again.
So that's a
What?
no.
An apology is, I'm sorry I did it, and I intend to amend my ways and not do it anymore. But I know me, that in that circumstance, I probably would. So for me to ask forgiveness would be disingenuous.
I got you. I appreciate
Listen,
your
I'm not going to stop doing it.
I appreciate your candor.
You know.
That
You know how it
helps
is.
me help her. Okay? And you hear what he's saying. I'd do it again. I'd hit
Under the certain
you.
under the right
I get cut off in traffic?
circumstances, if I am attacked,
You know, I feel like it.
Dad.
do it just to
You know, maybe.
I would kill for them to cut to the daughter, and she's like 12 and very small.
Yeah.
Come on. You're telling me
You know, maybe I lose lane in League of Legends.
that,
I
and
start firing. Blam, 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 blam.
I can think of a new way to cope with this situation. I can turn the other cheek. There's a novel concept.
I have that.
Now, I've got some new tech for you.
Turn the other cheek to say it.
I've learned to get her
Some new
away
tech
from
for
me.
you.
Okay.
I don't know if you thought about this.
Hard
You
on her
can
mother, she weeps at home.
ping your
She's willing
E
to
and your
attack
R
me.
in League of Legends.
I have run away.
So you don't.
Like she is.
So you don't have to say all of these words. You got a G is very helpful.
You got kid. If you like, if you do your own keybinds, does it show up what the keybind is for you or for them?
Oh no.
Yeah.
You just
You
go
got
in with,
6 items to work with.
Oh my god. Oh, that's all you need
That's
for
all
both
you
my
need.
favorite words. Well, that was awesome.
Dear Lord. That was 4 minutes long. There was so much packed into that 4
That was
minutes.
amazing. Doc Phil's file.
That was more than the content of a Marvel movie. Just in
Yeah.
4 minutes.
I do it again.
You're
Is
so big about
oh,
family
I
and
wonder which one's racist.
Oh, these boots. Whoa.
protecting family, but you're the one that's choosing.
Is that the daughter?
Whose fault is it?
It's yours.
It's not my fault.
Yeah, let's just stay on
Was
this.
she at home alone for a week at a time?
All right. Now he was in more danger than I
Bet
thought.
you can't. Bet you can't. Bet you can't. It's.
That's possible.
This woman is done.
I knew this was gonna happen.
You have to go this way. Yeah, take a right. No, to your right. To your right,
I am
Karen.
not coming back in
To,
here.
to your wait. You
This
can't
is
get out
what
that
Well,
you do.
yeah.
You
Dude, I
control
did
my
that
mind. You gotta
one
make-
time. I was like the first one to exit in a show,
Mhm.
and we were doing it at a theater we'd never done it in. And I walked just straight back like we're supposed to, just a fucking wall.
Jesus Christ.
So all 3 of us just sat there and hid behind a curtain with our feet poked out
Dedication to
for
the craft.
12 minutes.
Her life for you.
Oh
She
my
can't
God.
even stand- She can't even stand
Really,
on her
now
own.
you're,
two feet.
now you're with the one that knows how to argue.
Oh, let's
not
go,
your mother
baby.
that
Let's
knows
go.
He knows how to argue,
I'm
Jay.
not
I would
hearing.
pay for
I
her to
ain't
beat
hearing.
his
Oh,
ass.
'cause
When the
that
truth
baby
comes
mama-
out,
You
oh,
should
that's
show me
what
that
I
boxing
always
match.
do.
Yeah, let's do this, James. Let's take a lie detector test.
You
ain't
go
call me-
on and
You
talk,
ain't
and
call
when
me a
you're
racial
done,
slur.
shut
You ain't
up
call
and
me a
I'll
racial
talk.
slur. You ain't call me a racial slur. Look me in my face and tell me you ain't call me no racial slur.
Did I ever call your sister or your brothers that?
You sure didn't know because they.
Gee,
You
why
sure didn't
not?
because you didn't get
According to
into
you,
it with them.
according to you,
You can't answer the question. Did you call me a racial slur or not?
I don't have to answer the question. I'm saying,
Bruh. Isn't that why we're here though, Dr.
Okay,
Phil?
hold on. All right, hold on.
why did I call you that? Why don't you tell them that?
What? Thank you for admitting that you called me because in Springfield you got everybody believing I'm a liar.
Okay, hold on.
Thank you, baby.
Dude,
Thank
this
you.
guy thinks he's gonna get the crowd on his side.
Easy.
She was acting like.
Here's his Chris Rock bit.
Your siblings are one. You're another.
I'll give it to you in just a second.
God, this is
I wanna
brutal.
be real clear. So you know, somebody will.
Dr.
be
Phil's
with
hands are
Karen.
very shaky.
Backstage, she's not wandering.
He's
around.
nervous someone's going to say it. They keep saying
He's worried
racial
he's gonna
slur.
say
Yeah.
it. Not again, Phil.
Don't say she's fine because she's not.
My staff is with her. and
You know what happened to your old bitch, Paul?
we let people and let them wander around. I was trying to get her to go that way because there's nowhere to go back there, but I'm sure they directed her back there. So
Dr. Phil wears
someone she knows
sneakers
that y'all have been working with,
from,
is with her, and
like
I trust
Walmart.
that
Yeah,
the
they're
staff has been
like
helpful
just
and
$10
supportive
sneakers.
while
They're
you're here.
weird.
They've been great.
Yeah, good. And with
I mean, I
you-
think he's moving around a lot.
okay, great.
Yeah, he's in a chair.
I would like to answer.
Steve Harvey's wearing some of the most beautiful shoes I've ever seen.
He's got it. He's got a brand.
Within 2
That's
minutes.
true.
Did you call her the N-word?
Is God wrong for in the Old Testament? Is God wrong? Listen to me. Just listen. Is God wrong
See? He's a
when you
Christian
have?
man, y'all.
Well, interrupt me. Then
Now,
you don't really
listen.
want to hear what I gotta say. I'll sit in
Because
silence.
it's full. It doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. Like
No,
explain it.
listen,
You don't want to hear
Hold
me
on,
talk. I
Kiera.
won't talk.
Talk to me like I
Kiera.
can't understand you because I'm not
Kiera.
understanding you.
He had that whore line loaded.
Yeah, he's coming back to it. Not
people don't
comparable
say
at all.
often
No,
At all. The calling
he thought that
your-
in the
Nick,
shower
Your stepdaughter. Yeah.
that day. He was
You
like,
have
I
the
fucking
floor.
got him on this
Thank
one.
you.
That's like that guy who told me, well, slaves were in the Bible.
Yeah.
But you had women that slept with lots of guys. If you believe God is perfect, was he wrong when he referred to them as whores and harlots in the Bible? All right, if he is perfect, therefore it is not wrong of him to say something that is true, even if it's a name call.
See, God can call you the N-word.
She got name called.
God told me to, he's a step away from God told me to do it. I hear him and he says it all day.
You know, he spoke to Moses through a burning bush. He speaks to me through a burning. Yeah.
Through Nick Mullen.
And told her I'd appreciate it if you get out of my wife's.
It's actually
I
Nick
was
Mullen's
watching-
dad.
I watched
leaving me.
a podcast from like 2 years ago
A lot at home.
with Nick and Tim Dillon just dropping it.
Jesus Christ.
No beep.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
2 years ago was a crazy time.
Yeah, I mean, well, when you're just scumbags,
Yeah, true.
well, who's gonna be like, well, did you know Nick Mullen actually said it? Yeah, I'm sure.
Obviously a ghetto
Have you
Sure,
seen
he
his,
says it to himself all
have
day.
you seen his chainmail?
Yeah,
of
the
course.
man's mentally ill.
I wanna hit you. I wanna
No,
hit
hold
you.
on.
You know that.
No,
You were saying for me to
Kiara.
hit you.
Now,
Trust me.
Sorry,
Trust
I'm
me.
sorry.
I want to hear this
You
guy's
were saying for me
podcast.
to hit
Absolutely.
her, and I wasn't biting because I didn't want to hit her.
Do they give
because I
full
took
names on
rules
Dr. Phil?
myself.
Or they
You
just do
don't
first
pop a woman
names?
until she pops you.
I'm gonna
You don't.
wait a minute. We missed something. Maybe they do fake names
Ah, yeah, they
That'd
probably
be
do something like that, yeah.
or no names.
I've lived both
If I wanted to
sides.
hit you,
Okay, hang on. Let's hear him out.
Walking up and down the yard, screaming how she hated me. I says, okay, I'm not going to be heard. I headed for the door. She pressed up against me then with her body. I said, don't you want to hit me, James? Hit me, hit me, hit me. That's obviously a ghetto thing to give her the excuse to call the police. I've lived both
if I wanted to
sides.
hit you, I
No,
would have
no,
hit you.
hold
We
on.
know
No,
that.
no,
You were saying for me to
Kiara,
hit you.
trust me.
Sorry,
Trust
I'm
me.
sorry.
Go ahead.
She was saying for me to hit her, and I wasn't biting because I didn't want to hit her because I got strict rules on myself. You don't pop a woman until she pops you. She hadn't hit me. She only
Look
called
at-
me names.
Let me find out you ever hit my mom.
Do you have a story?
Look at the lady in the top right.
You don't.
Okay, it's right here.
Don't. That's how I live. She hadn't hit me.
What the fuck is this?
Do you have a story?
I can't hit him!
What the? We'll do one more of this saga.
There's.
This is a fucking goal. This is 6 months ago. This is hot, fresh.
Oh my god. You want to call your stepdaughter the N word? That's your body, baby.
This is a TikToker.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah. He's really funny. Solid bits.
Kiera has turned against me because I do stand up to her. She hates
Because I do stand up.
She's never had anybody correct her, so she puts it on the race and says, oh, it's because you're a white man.
My daughter and I have butted heads for years. She calls me stupid.
You're so
trash,
stupid.
You're not my mother.
Part of the reason Kiera wants her mother to leave me is because of the race issue. She has said to Karen, he's white, what are you doing with him? You know what the white people did to the black people.
You want to know who's the problem?
He's kind of right.
I mean,
My daughter.
probably called him the N word
Yeah.
and hit him.
To have
That's
me
so funny. She's like, this isn't going well.
This is.
lied about me to the police.
Mom, you look like Droopy the dog.
Gotta make them attack me.
Mom, you can't do much better, but you can do better.
Being alone.
Grew up.
It's
She just
okay.
turned into a monster.
Kiera needs to get her head out of because that's where it is.
You say the N word.
Order. First you have in life Jesus Christ, then you have who you married.
I'm not afraid to let Kiera in my house with my husband, and I have to abide by what he says.
She has the false belief that
Broken
a
woman.
daughter-mother relationship is more important than a spousal relationship.
I am going to stay with
I'm
my
ga-
husband
It just might be, brother.
to the day I die.
I'm glad you're both here. Karen, how does
I feel like she's known the daughter
your
for
daughter in person?
longer, probably.
Yeah.
Feels good.
Anything you want to say to her?
You might not believe this, but I still love you.
All three of these people need to just go their separate
Yeah.
ways. There's no saving anybody here.
About me.
She feels like you chose James over her, not just in moving, but time after time after time. And she feels like that was not fair to her, and that wasn't the true relationship.
Is James just
that you had
slamming,
as a
just
mother and
slamming pussy like so
He's gotta
good
be.
that
But all of a sudden,
that this has happened?
kind of pushed her to the
Because
side
this
and
is
chose
just
James over
this
her.
is a daily thing, probably.
Does she have that right as a mother?
I didn't push her to the side.
Hashtag
Yeah.
I didn't want to
You know
live
what I'm looking up on trending?
that I the struggle.
Dr. Phil's been on for 20 fucking years.
Yeah, it makes sense. I was watching it when I was 6.
Doing other
Yeah, no, I mean,
I used to
guess so.
love watching Oprah with my mom.
I like Jerry
all
Springer.
there is to life.
Oh yeah, I remember we were watching Jerry Springer in a hotel room with a sheltered
Let me
friend
say,
who couldn't
that
fucking
is a
believe it.
Whoa.
very,
What? They're
very
doing what?
simple
They're doing what? We're like, yeah, man.
I remember like watching Jerry Springer, the reaction
to say I'm adult,
that people had to like someone like being exposed for cheating, right?
and
It made me think that cheating was like illegal, that
Yeah.
you would go to jail.
there's a question about that. Did you do it in the right way?
The right way?
Yeah.
We got to get back to the dad.
Is there like a resolution? Is there like a finale clip? A where are they now? Maybe.
I can tell you where they are. The daughter's miserable and desperately trying to move out, or probably desperately trying to finish school as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I feel
More
that,
likely.
that's probably what's happening.
Did we do? This is what we started with.
I think this is what we started. He's so big.
I can't. My toes.
That was a Mr. Beast
How do
challenge.
you define
Oh yeah.
I don't know the word.
Social media challenge got my teen expelled.
I don't think we saw this. He just said, I don't know.
how do you define narcissism?
Okay.
I don't know the word.
Don't talk.
I do not understand that word.
I'm dumb as hell, Dr. Phil.
I don't even know what that means. So
You don't use that.
that word sounds made up.
I've heard of it, but I've never learned what it means.
Dr. Phil, do you know what beep means?
Well, it might be a good one to learn. Narcissism is someone that tends to be really ego-driven, see things only through their eyes, and lack the ability to have empathy for another person's point of view. It's a pattern of
Hey,
grandiosity.
there we go. Okay, we got it
Somebody
right
has
up
an
there.
inflated view of themselves, either in fantasy or behavior. They have a need for admiration and a lack of empathy. And there are a lot of traits that define it, but it's just a kind of tendency to think that it's sort of your way or the wrong way.
See, I don't agree with that, is me.
See, it's my way or the wrong
Yeah.
way.
See, that's not what I think. So
You wouldn't.
No. They called Christ all kinds of names and ended up beating him within an inch of his life and crucifying him.
Yeah.
So just because people don't persecute you, he said they persecute me, so of course they're going to persecute you. So you can't judge yourself by how much other people persecute you. You're supposed to be persecuted.
For example, if you fuck kids, everyone wants to come for you.
oh, stop! They'll say.
You want to know the real measure of where you're at? I can tell you. I can share this. I'll give you one of the secrets of life. I really love this.
Here we go.
Good lord, this man's insane.
He
You're going to agree with this. Phil, you're going to agree with this. The more righteous you are, the happier you are. That's locked in. So
It's
the way
locked
to
in.
judge on how you're doing yourself is to honestly evaluate, are you happy or not? It's not intellectually arrived at. Some churches sing, when I think of the goodness of
You
Jesus,
consider yourself happy?
yes.
Because you sound very embittered. And you have
I
an
sound
edge
like-
to-
I mean, you sound like a
You
bitch.
sound like a pussy little bitch.
You sound like you're too stupid to know what narcissism means.
And
Yeah.
she's there, and I have to keep the trouble away.
Okay. Well, she's not here now.
That's the subject of the discussion,
It
though.
is. Would you agree that those
thinks
two
he's
probably
winning.
should-
He clearly does. Yeah, that.
I agree.
That's the most.
You're right. They shouldn't.
Would you like to have a relationship with your daughter? Would you like to have a relationship with your
Yeah, I would love to have a relationship with my
Yeah, I
grandson
guess.
Fuck.
and my daughter. But the problem is, husband.
Well, but
I got a round of applause.
I think he's being kind enough to say.
See, the thing
I don't
is,
object to her coming
if he's
around.
calling the
My wife,
stepdaughter that,
When I'm gone, I'm on the road
know
4
in
days
the
a week,
bedroom.
and they
In the
can have
bed-
a
yeah,
relationship
1000%.
between them that's exclusive
You know.
of me, and you don't object to that.
the
right?
grandma,
Chances are she's going to interface.
she's too dementia out to realize.
So
you
there
do
be
object to it.
strings.
You do object to it.
I'm saying there's a good chance because she is so headstrong, She'll start with the same stuff. You should leave him, you should leave him, you should leave him. She's relentless.
If she's gonna be bad enough, then you don't want her around.
I would rather not risk it. It's
You know what's gonna
like a
make it
graveyard.
better?
I'm not sure what to do.
Going on
Do you have a
TV.
story or
Yeah.
a question for me? Click the link
Good
in
l-
the
all right, well, that-
description and-
Good fucking.
Woo! See, Christ.
Yeah, Christ would like, follow, share, and subscribe.
That's for true.